America, the amount of people that have never left America, the amount of people
It's
that don't
crazy.
have passports.
They don't have passports.
They're like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a passport soon. And we're like, wow, that's crazy.
There was a guy in a taxi that he told us that he grew up in Anchorage, Alaska. And then he moved to New Mexico. André asked him why it's called New Mexico. And he didn't know that America fought Mexico, and that's how they got the territory.
Yeah, you explain it to him.
I explained to him. I explained to him his own history. And then his wife is Dominican. And we said, have you been to the Dominican Republic? And he went, no. Do your kids speak Spanish? And he said, oh, the 5-year-old speaks some Spanish. But every time he speaks, we laugh a lot. I'm like, why are you making fun of a 5-year-old trying to learn his mother's language?
Yeah. Because he was like, yeah, I was on Duolingo for a couple of years. I got some done, but, not much. And we're just like, wow, this is...
and he's the typical American.
And he was like, he's from Alaska. And he goes, in Alaska, it's oil land, so the residents of Alaska get profits from the oil. Every resident of Alaska gets about $2,000 a year or something.
More.
Or, yeah, for the oil. And we said, oh, that's very socialist of you. And he goes, what?
Yeah, he was very offended. Because apparently Alaska gave permission to the drilling companies to drill as long as they shared the profits with the residents of Alaska. And then we said, wow, that sounds like Norway. This is very socialist.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, what do you care if it's socialist? It's just a nice thing the government is doing. Like, that's
socialism.
That's socialism.
And you could see that, like, his brain was freezing. He was like, I'm against socialism. And I was like, do you like the money that you get from Alaska by being a resident? He goes, yeah. Well, you're a socialist. He goes,
yeah. I didn't like that.
He was like, this is entrapment.
And he also complained how the Medicare isn't very good and it needs to be better, which is another socialist policy. Yeah. So he was saying we need better Medicare. I love money that is generated by corporations sharing the local wealth. And then he told us how great is Trump.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think you understand what you're voting for.
Yeah, we drove through a lot of Trump land for sure.